Right when it started.
Mm.
All right, hello!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to a super special, totally not delayed edition of Comic Talk at the Planet Comics Facebook
Very intentional.
and YouTube channel. Very intentional, totally planned. We knew it the whole time.
This one goes out to all our early risers.
Yeah, this one, early rise, it's 3
It's,
p.m.
dude, I know.
And I'm not used to doing the show like this, because normally when we do the show, it's like first part of my day, do the show, last more chill part of the day.
It's definitely, we've gotten to a routine, a very comfortable routine with it.
It's,
Hey, Jody, what's up? I
how's
know
it going,
Thomas
Jody?
said
Yeah.
he's watching from work, which we won't tell Thomas. Shh.
Yeah. Yeah, how's it going,
Appreciate
Jody? How's it going, Thomas? Yeah, normally we, this is so early for me. Like, I literally just came into work, and now I'm doing this, and I have the rest of the day after the show, and I'm like, I'm not gonna know what to do with myself.
Man, oh man.
Man, it's gonna be, it's different, but also, we don't have a lot of, we kind of do.
I'm actually excited for a few things this week, which
I
is
will
different.
say, it was so funny that your segment, the show got delayed by a day, because this is the first indie segment. It will be the first indie segment since you got back that you actually were excited about.
Yes.
You have stuff you want to talk about. We're happy to talk about.
Multiple things, yes.
So the Katie curse has been broken. Until next week.
Until next week, yeah.
Yeah, when it goes back to being like a bunch of trash. All right. So we're gonna start off. You good?
Mm-hmm,
You good? This is why we don't drink on the show.
Fine.
We're gonna start off with DC as always. You like Batman?
I do. Actually, I like Batgirls even more.
Like Batgirls even more. Number 10, An Eye for an Eye. Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain are local Batgirls. They are investigating a murder right now. They're still they wrapped up their last arc. This is 2 parts into their next arc.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie also might be going on a date.
Ooh, I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
Oh man, Stephanie.
So, new character introduced. I believe it's a new character. He's tied to an older character that I recognize, but I don't recognize him. So that was interesting. But yeah,
I love how I would have loved this in high school. I love it now, but God, this would have got me into DC if I was in high school. This is perfect for kids getting into comics. Honestly,
it's the book where it's like a lot of people nowadays. People would like them to be more serious at times because both of them have been in very serious situations and have been very serious characters in the past. But they've also been lighthearted. This book has chosen to focus more on their lighthearted aspects rather than their really serious.
Which is great because if a younger girl came up to me and was like, "How can I read comic books?" I would be like, "This is it."
Yeah.
So I'm glad that it's actually marketing towards younger girls because that doesn't happen.
How's it going, Logan?
Hi, Logan.
Nice
What's
to see
up?
you.
But yeah, we've got the A cover for Batgirls here.
Yeah, we have the B cover. The covers are always great.
Oh, they're so good.
I love them so much. This one, it's a good little shadow bats here.
Oh yeah, so good.
I want to see is Cassandra her eyes are white on this one. That's weird. They never can decide if Cassandra's eyes are gonna be white or if they're gonna be black.
Yeah.
Because sometimes her suit is just her face is all black. Because her suit is I love her suit is that's
stitched together.
Yeah.
Like Catwoman kind
it's
of.
Simultaneously the weirdest and creepiest thing, but it can also be really goofy. And it just shows both sides of her. It's very good.
Yeah.
So up next, you like Batman?
Yes.
About Batman Urban Legends. So we have our good old anthology Batman book. On the cover here, we have the main storyline for this issue. We have the Signal and Duke Thomas, the Signal, and the Outsiders. So the Outsiders are, you know how I said for all of Action Comics, we had Superman kind of putting together his Black Ops team, the Authority, to go take on Warworld. The Outsiders, in most instances, are like Batman's Black Ops secret team, where it's you guys go do this stuff, and I kind of am aware of it, but you guys are going to deal with this while I'm doing Justice League stuff.
That's nice. Okay, he's kind of managing a whole team there.
Yeah, so it's got Metamorpho, it's got Black Lightning, it's got Katana. She goes back. Watch out for her. Right, here's our variant cover for that, showing off Alfred and showing off some of the other stories. And there's a Batman and Two-Face tag team story in this.
Oh, interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm trying to think of who else is in this. There's also and so there's an Alfred storyline. It's the Pennyworth files because Alfred used to be a spy.
Yeah,
he used to be a secret agent. That's why he's so skilled. That's a dope cover. It is. They're all pretty good. So here's our final cover.
Yeah, this one is really cool.
Classic Batman shot. Good old grappling hook.
I always love just how different artists will depict his cape.
Yeah.
Because it's I feel the most important part about his design.
Oh yeah.
It's so menacing.
I mean, 90s. It was like 90s capes get so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they'll like be Batman like the corner of a building, and like the cape will take up the whole building.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's
like alive, like it's like an entity
like,
in itself.
like Spawn's cape. Except,
Yeah.
you know, Spawn's cape actually is like capable of doing that.
Mhm.
Capable.
Oh. 3 o'clock, you're sharp.
Yeah, always. Hey, you like Batman?
Yes.
What about Robin?
Yes, actually, I'm so excited.
Batman versus Robin, #1. Father versus son for the fate of the DC universe. So this kind of caught a lot of people off guard because, you know, we had Damian's series leading up, and, you know, it unfortunately reached its conclusion. What a pun. Thank you, Logan.
Logan did not give him that validation.
Yes. I got someone to give me props on it. Pick of this day. Oh, yeah, Batman versus Robin. Yeah.
Oh, Logan, he came in earlier. That's right. Very cool.
Hey, man. No,
dude,
I'm with you on that. Faces, I'm blind to them. But, yeah, so we had the Damian series leading up to it, and then it ended. And everyone's like, well, why is all of a sudden Batman and Damian were kind of like patching things up? Why are they fighting? Why is Damian, especially reading this book, why is Damian just evil? Just pure evil. He's like, I'm going to kill Batman. I'm going to take the mantle by force. Well, this is actually a secret. If you notice, the writer there is Mark Waid, legendary comic and especially DC comic writer, who is also currently writing World's Finest. This is a sequel to World's Finest, to the first arc. That whole storyline with Batman, Superman, and Dick Grayson, because that takes place a long time ago, fighting the demon Neza, that is secretly seeping into this.
Because I did have that confusion. I even messaged you. It was like, I reread like the last 2 issues of Robin, because I'm like, did I forget something? Because that's very possible, but this is good though.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's like it has a lot of impact on like hey, there's Thomas.
There's Thomas. Hey.
I figured Thomas should just be in and out, because of having to watch from work.
Obligations.
Yeah, those darn responsibilities.
But we do have the A cover here.
We have the B cover showing off Zatanna.
Oh man, her part in this book is my favorite.
It's crazy.
But it's crazy.
It is like because the whole magic world connection is awful, says Thomas.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Well, yeah, we'll see in and out depending on however your connection allows.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so because the demon Neza is a magical demon, magical villain, he is taking revenge not only on Batman for trapping him in World's Finest, but now he's taking revenge on the entire magic universe side of the DC universe, so they can't stop him.
Mm-hmm.
And so Zatanna has a role in that, and she kind of shows what's happening to every other magic person right now.
I love that variant cover.
We have this variant showing off the grave of Alfred Pennyworth, because that is Damian's motivation. It's been Damian's motivation since the Robin series started, ever since it happened. So and that has some interesting developments here. That's it's been crazy. This book is really good. Here's another one showing off cool battle between Batman and Robin. Damian's wearing his suit that he's had since that Robin book started.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Damian suit.
It's great.
I definitely want it to stick. It's like they're making action figures of it now.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that this should be, because every Robin has their suit. This should definitely just be Damian's suit. You should just stick with it.
Totally.
And Batman has his Batman Inc. suit. Always a nice one. Another variant here we have showing off. That's why I didn't mind spoiling it. Here it is. There's the demon Neza over his head over Lazarus Island, which is the main setting of the Robin book.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reveal. It was at the end of the World's Finest arc when they finally trapped Neza. I believe turns out that they were on Lazarus Island. And since it was so long ago, no one knew what it was. So he's been trapped there the whole time.
Dang,
so
that's
how
cool.
That's how we got Damian.
I gotta read World's Finest.
You do.
I
so
know.
Good. And then here is another one depicting the father and son battling it out. Batman looking like Injustice Batman. They're really armored. It's an interesting design for him there.
Yeah.
And then womp womp. It's a sketch cover. They can be cool, but you gotta make them cool.
Yeah, it's full of potential, which I enjoy.
Well, especially with it being Batman versus Robin, you could draw some really cool stuff.
For sure. Or get someone else
to. Yeah, for the artsy types.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you like Batman?
Yes.
What about I Am Batman, number 13?
Enter the question.
The question.
What?
Renee Montoya, the second question. I love the question. I love Vic Sage. I love Renee Montoya.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little bit of a continuity snafu here because she is still the police commissioner for every other Batman book.
That's right. Yeah.
But here she's the question. So that's interesting. But I really can't complain because I just love the question.
It's question content for you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Give me more question content. And hey, it's the Flash. So this is
This is a hot take.
The Flash, the fastest man alive, number 1 of 3. You see down there, official movie tie-in, and boy, that Flash looks ugly. I mean, that Flash looks like Ezra Miller. So
It's so uncomfortable.
yeah, so it's unfortunate. So this book had been. There was 2 Flash tie-in books that they were making. One got canceled, and I thought this one got canceled as well because how could you not?
How could you not
How
cancel
could you
it?
not? How could you not cancel that entire project? But so apparently it was just postponed, and so now here it is. It's Ezra Miller Flash. It sure is.
It sure is.
I feel bad because the writer is Kenny Porter, and I have yet to read any of his stuff because it's just Justice League mech stuff,
Oh,
which I'm just not interested in. And
yeah.
he's doing this, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But the reason I want to check out his work so bad is because at the end of the year, he will be doing Connor Kent's book, the Superboy book that won that
Really?
tournament. Yeah.
Oh.
And so he's doing that. It's like, well, I would like to know what kind of writer he is.
Yeah.
But so far, he has yet to write anything that super catches my eye.
Yeah,
And
there's that.
and I just,
Here's the variant cover.
look, there's Ezra Miller again.
There he is.
Yikes.
Ooh wee. Go back to Perks of Being a Wallflower days.
Yeah.
They were simpler times.
I just love someone looked at that character in Perks of Being a Wallflower. Zack Snyder looked at that and said, "That's my Barry Allen." That's not a superhero.
No.
That's
Anyways.
performance alone. Hey, like Batman. What about future Batman? What about Jason Todd? What about Red Hood? Or in the future? So this is the only cover we have left for Future State Gotham number 17. I believe this is starting to wrap up. I think there's only a few issues left of this. They've already marked what the final one will be. So it's been one long storyline. I don't know if you ever noticed, if you open it up, the art is very manga inspired. Literally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is it all in black and
Yeah.
white?
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, I did not know any of that. And they have like little color pops,
Mhm.
like very subtle color pops in it. Well, dang, is the whole series like that?
Yeah.
Well, man, oh man.
I may just stop by after work and check these out in person.
Of course,
sounds
Thomas.
good, Thomas.
Yeah,
it's
thanks
gonna
for
be,
trying.
Yeah, we don't blame you, man. It's we believe us. You saw it last time when we got cut out. We know connection issues.
Man, I'm gonna have to start reading Future State or catch up.
Well, yeah, I mean, there'll be a big trade.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. Up next, speaking of alternate timelines, alternate Earths, Jurassic League number 5 of 6. Now that's a Flash I can get behind.
That's so sick.
That Flash, do you think this Flash, who is a dinosaur, has done less bad things than Ezra Miller?
Yeah. 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 Talk about simpler times. Can't get more simple than that.
Yeah.
A cover here.
I like this B cover.
Oh, it's so good.
The watercolors.
Yes.
And it was like a Wonder Woman Triceratops. It looks like she may or may not be a baby. She's tiny on that.
This is like very watercolor. Like no defining.
But I like it.
I like it a
I
lot.
like watercolor a lot.
Oh yeah, but that's really interesting take.
Up next, we have Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 15.
There he is.
The Henry Bendix arc that we have been in since this book started
Mhm.
is over. This is
Oh,
the
is
final
this
chapter of that arc. It is over, and so they John and Jay they've taken on the final fight with Henry Bendix, and then next issue, which is because this arc's over, the next issue is the Return of Kal-El crossover storyline with Action Comics, which means both Superman, Son of Kal-El, and Action Comics are going to have a new jumping on point at the same time.
Very excited for
So
that.
yeah, both at the same time you can hop in on both Superman books.
Yeah, I will definitely be doing that. So we've got that there.
Thomas is really having it, man. Yeah.
We do have this B cover here, which is very pretty. I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Thomas.
You'll get there. I hope he gets there. All right. Up next, Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League, Wonder Woman. So these are the tie-in issues of Dark Crisis, where all the members of the Justice League who were killed have actually been teleported to their paradise dimension, in which they are stuck there and they don't realize it's where they are. This has been it's really good, interesting Wonder Woman story. The Superman one was really good. Who else did we have? We had Green Lantern.
Okay.
That was a good one too. But as good as the Wonder Woman story in this is, the backup, because the lesser Justice League members, who don't feel like can carry their own issue right now
Yeah.
in terms of their paradise, they get backups in these books. And Martian Manhunter is the backup in this. And his story in this is so good, it's better than the Wonder Woman.
Oh wow.
It's really good. Like the art for his is crazy.
Yeah.
I just seeing like what his Earth is like.
Ooh, super like crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Huh.
Thomas is kind of here.
Kind of here, just like me.
Yeah, me too. Up next, while that Wonder Woman in that time, at that point in time is trapped in the Paradise Earth, regular Wonder Woman is going to the jungle to fight Cheetah on the prowl.
Nice.
Yeah, this is Wonder Woman number 791. They're getting up there. They're getting close.
Yeah.
Getting close to the big 800 for Wonder Woman, which is exciting.
I love how unsuspecting Wonder Woman is right now.
Yeah,
Cheetah's gonna get her.
I love it. And then here's our variant cover for that. We have one more. That's a pretty cool one.
Fantastic.
Wonder Woman with a sword. I'm not crazy about. I've never been crazy about her with a sword.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's like she's just the lasso is good enough. That's like she doesn't need a sword. Yeah, she's trained with a sword. She can fight with any weapon. She's a warrior, but like she's strong enough. The lasso like kind of works for the whole pacifism thing and like making people tell the truth. I just think that's better than her just going around cutting people.
Yeah, definitely more interesting.
But
probably.
here's our Harley Quinn variant for
so
Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary. That one's really nice. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman together, actually.
They don't interact too much.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap up for DC, which means it's time for Marvel. There's some interesting things here in Marvel. So we're going to start off hot with Amazing Spider-Man number 9. So this is the start of Spider-Man's big crossover. Any info on when the next Sword of Azrael will be released? It is a monthly book, so we already had Sword of Azrael for
Last
September.
week we had it. The second one dropped. So next month.
Next month it'll be is when it'll be.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that one has been doing so well. I would like for Azrael to get a ongoing.
Yeah.
He's had one in the past.
Really?
So,
I like Azrael a lot.
Yeah, so I'm down to just keep reading Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know his month. Yeah, Logan. Most books, unless they specify, most comic books are monthly.
Yeah.
I think very few of them, like Spider-Man and Batman and so Spider-Man and just Batman, I think, are bi-monthly.
Okay.
Bi-weekly, yeah.
Bi-weekly.
Not bi-monthly. They say bi-monthly, that's not true. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man. So this is the heading into his big crossover arc with the X-Men. There's they're building up to a big event called the Dark Web.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
It's a great name.
Thomas has been enjoying Spider-Man.
The drama's picking up in this one. I saw some key moments from this. Here's our Marvel Voices variant cover showing off. I think Arana is her name. This is the Hispanic Spider Lady.
That's wonderful.
Very cool.
Very cool. I like
Love all
the
the Ultimate
design.
Spiders.
Yeah.
I wish Lance were here for this variant cover showing off his boy Tombstone.
Yeah.
Like Lance was probably the biggest Tombstone fan I've ever met in my entire life.
Tombstone's cool for sure, but yeah.
It's like me and him would just argue about it. He was just like, "What do you mean, dude? Bro, Tombstone was great, bro."
Yeah, that's Lance.
Yeah. He'll get heated. And then here's another variant cover showing Spider-Man Wolverine battling it out with I can't remember her name. So to make sense for this, Zeb Wells writing that to make sense for this, Zeb Wells is writing now that I've read Zeb Wells' Hellions. Yeah, so okay, so this is crossing up with that.
I see. Okay.
But that was the final variant cover we have here. This is Spider-Man number 6, number 900. This is a second printing, so this is just another variant cover.
Okay. I was like,
anyone?
did this happen?
Yeah, because we just looked at number 9. So there's a few issues back, but it's a new variant cover. If anyone had any interest in it, there you go.
Very nice.
Up next, I believe we have the either final or penultimate issue of Captain Carter. Man, Captain Carter's been big. People were.
This is one where a lot of not super regular subscribers, like random people, have kind of been coming in and being like, "How do I read more Captain Carter?"
Well, there's been a big push for her because of the MCU, like the What If episode, and she was in Doctor Strange. So like people have been they've loved her a lot.
Yeah,
it's a good take on her. Up next, we have Captain Marvel number 41. So showing off Captain Marvel and I always forget.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's like the 3-eyed dragon.
Yo, okay, that's kind of cool.
It's pretty cool.
I like that. I'm interested.
And then we have a variant cover here,
Oh,
the Beyond Amazing cover, the variant cover showing off Spider-Man. These are the Beyond Amazing covers are for Spider-Man. Him doing little hearts above all the ladies in his life. So we have
Spider-Man.
We have Mary Jane, Black Cat, Gwen Stacy, his parents, either his parents or Aunt May and Uncle Ben. And then we have Madam Web in the back. Love me a good Madam Web reference. 90s anime series growing up. Madam Web was like his mentor.
Oh,
She's, like,
okay.
in
I was
it
like,
all the time.
Is he really getting around that much?
Yeah, no, not like that. But Logan's talking about Madam Web being in there.
Yeah.
Also, Thomas wants the variant of Spider-Man and Wolverine
Spidey.
fighting the girl.
Oh yes. Right
That one.
here. Yeah, this one.
You got it.
Oh, our connection issues.
Yeah,
Spicy.
You always react to it. I've just learned to
You
ignore
were
it
good.
because they don't see it.
I'm just too ADD for
It's just scary for us on our end, but I've learned to let it go. Moving on to one of Marvel's heavy hitters, Daredevil #3, written by Chip Zdarsky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Chip.
Yeah.
You know, I Chip Zdarsky. A long time I wasn't believing the hype. I was like, he's good, but come on.
I started listening to a podcast that he's in, and I have grown very fond of Chip Zdarsky, even more so. So
Yeah.
that's an awesome cover.
He's becoming more of one of you.
yeah. Yeah.
Manga people.
That's fine.
That's not me. Up next, we have Iron Man #23. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Emerald Twilight DC cover homage
Oh,
from when Hal
interesting.
Jordan went crazy and killed everybody and took all the Green Lantern
Yeah.
rings. So he's like holding the rings up and like he has all of them on each finger.
Yeah.
He's got that mad look in his
Has
eye.
Alex Ross been doing these variants?
I don't think
Or
it
not
is. I think
variants?
it's someone that looks like
Yeah.
Alex Ross's work.
Writer, colorist, artist.
Cover artist Frank
is
Donato.
Alex Ross.
Is it?
Yep, it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Variant covers is
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it is Alex Ross.
confirmed.
So that's.
I like this cover. This is good.
Want to read this series? Got to pick them next time. The Daredevil. Oh yeah, I think we have copies of Daredevil. Ask one of us, and we'll definitely help you out with that.
Oh, and the Iron Man cover, he said he reminds me of Doctor Doom. I can see that.
I'm pretty sure that is Doctor Doom.
Oh, is this actually Doom?
Maybe not. No, because it's got the
Yeah,
the
little.
chest. Yeah, so that's not Doctor Doom, but it does.
Very cool,
I
though.
thought it was. That's how much it reminded me. We have our Beyond Amazing variant there, showing off just Spider-Man doing his spider thing. I
He'd
love
be doing it.
He'd be doing it.
Truly.
Up next, you know Judgment Day was coming? 'Cause
It's here.
here.
Whoa.
Judgment Day #4. The battle's heating up. People have been loving this event.
Mm-hmm.
Like people have been going crazy about it. I think it's starting to catch up to Dark Crisis and like they're
It
neck
is.
and neck in terms
It's
of
been
what
in like
people
an unfortunate, like kind of confusing point for a lot of subscribers and us because it's like, oh, you got to get all the tie-ins there too. So
They don't-
it's been a little difficult.
I don't think they put a checklist in there, so that's like what made the tie-ins very difficult to figure out. Okay, they do have a checklist.
They do have a checklist. Oh my god!
They just have a lot.
It's like a college like textbook list for a class.
That's where
Whoa.
the confusing thing from tie-ins.
Oh
Event comics and tie-ins will get you, man.
yeah, man.
And then here's our Momoko cover.
Very pretty. I like
it a lot.
Momoko.
I like her, like a cat showing in the flowers. Very
Thomas
pretty.
said Judgment Day has
he's
lost
like,
me.
he's like, I lost me. You know, I don't blame you. I don't. Well, because it's heavily X-Men, and
Mhm.
you guys are still trying to find your footing in X-Men.
We're trying.
Yeah,
It'll
so
be a year-long adventure for me, honestly.
that's fair because
Mhm.
it's like if it were like a Spider-Man event or something, it'd be way easier to just like for
Jump
everyone to
in
pick up.
and pick it up.
It doesn't
yeah.
seem like it's an event that everyone can just pick up. And then it's a time, I think to wait to read on Marvel Unlimited. It's like a 6-month wait, something like
It's
that.
not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
DC and Marvel I think have the same wait times on their apps.
Yeah.
Up next, I'm gonna let you take over this one because this is
I'm excited for a Marvel thing.
Midnight Suns #1.
So there are a lot of reasons to be excited for this. First of all, I picked it up because I was like, "Yo, there's Blade, okay, and Magic, and what's his name? Not Lone Ranger.
Dude, come
What's-
on.
It's not Ghost Rider.
It is.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's the other one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
okay.
No, but then also there's Zoe back here from Strange Academy, and I like Strange Academy, and lo and behold, this is a Strange Academy book. I don't know if it is specifically, but Dr. Voodoo's in it. It takes place in Strange Academy, and basically, everyone has like this simultaneous vision that Zoe over here is gonna like destroy the world in 4 days. And so basically, everyone who has had this vision, they're all kind of confused as to why they have it, but they're teaming up and
Mhm.
trying to figure out why she's going to destroy the world. So it's really good. I was so excited that it was like a little like drop of Strange Academy because it's the only Marvel thing I care about aside from trying to get into X-Men. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, but yeah. Oh yeah. So Logan said I picked this up today too. I kind of wish I would have gotten the trade over as well. Of Strange Academy. You talking about, Logan?
Okay. I think we do.
I
Have
think so.
trades of that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't even know that
Yeah.
it was a sequel.
No, I started reading it, but yeah, then Blade pops up and he actually like starts
The
teaching
trade
a class.
cover.
Oh, I see. I
Mhm,
see.
yeah.
But yeah, Blade's little moment in here when he's teaching a classroom is hilarious.
Blade's a great guy.
I can't just not think about Wesley Snipes. But
Of
anyways,
course.
so excited. Yes.
Up next, the continuing Miss Marvel's journey into having one shots with every character in the Marvel universe. We have Miss Marvel and Venom.
Yo.
What a team!
Yeah, this is like the strangest team up.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what kind of journey she's been on. I don't know how
She
it
keeps
led
finding
her
herself.
to Venom. She's been with the Avengers and with Wolverine, and it's like, oh, now Venom's here.
Yeah.
But Venom allows for a cool Momoko cover.
Oh man, that's
Momoko is
really
all
cool.
about some crazy Venom designs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that really fluid kind of character
Well,
design
being
that
like
works
kind of
well.
like goo monster, basically, just lets you do whatever you want with them.
Yep,
So.
works very well for her medium for sure.
Up next, this is a second printing of Moon Knight number 14. This is another one of those. I believe we're a few issues ahead of this by now, but if you like the cover, this is something that you want to hop in on, then there you go.
He said, "Did you read the team up with Wolverine?"
I did not.
No.
Well, did you? Was it because it was Does it explain how she ends up with Venom?
Yeah, I wonder if the end of each issue does explain like who's.
I'm
next.
sure. I think it does.
Does
I
it?
do think they say like who's next.
Yeah.
Up next, we have number 5 of the Savage Avengers. I really gotta. The Savage Avengers is different than Avengers 1 million DC. So I gotta. Logan says he did not read the trade or the issue, but he heard it was good.
Yeah, we'll have to. I think we might have some shelf copies. Savage Avengers is the Avengers team led by Conan, right?
Yeah,
King Conan?
Yeah, King Conan's
Yeah.
on there.
Interesting.
It always blows my mind that he's there. Up next, the final issue of Spider-Punk.
I'm so sad that it's over.
Yeah.
I'm behind an issue or two, but I really enjoyed this. I think I lied when I said that Strange Academy is the only Marvel thing I cared about because this was so much fun. At first, I thought it was really cheesy, but it's great. It's just so fun and easy to read.
Thomas says he's waiting on the next time X-Men, Marauders, New Mutants, X-Force, and Excalibur start number 1. Then he's going to jump in.
That's a whole jump. That is big.
It's a big jump, but I don't think it'll be a long wait.
No,
because
probably
it
not.
seems like they do that more than anyone
Often.
else. Yeah.
But goodbye, Spider-Punk. Rest in peace.
We're heading into our Star Wars segment. Up next, we have Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 27.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't have I'm so
lost for
I
words.
need
You're so
to-
excited.
I need to get into Star Wars comics again,
Yeah.
but it's like I fell off early. Like I just got behind, and I don't know how to.
Well, kind of like X-Men, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it's as involved as X-Men. I'm sure it is. It's Star Wars, but
yeah.
yeah.
The Vader comics are incredible.
Yeah. If
Mhm.
I've ever been interested in any Star Wars stuff, it's definitely the Vader stuff. The issue 27, A cover.
I do like this Choose Your Destiny variant though, showing off Darth Tyrannus, aka Count Dooku.
Oh,
with,
okay.
Christopher Lee's character from the prequels.
Yeah.
The main villain of episode 2.
They
Attack of the
definitely
Clones.
got that Christopher Lee look down, too.
Oh yeah, and he has
Looking good.
the curved lightsaber.
Yeah.
And you're just like, how does this guy hold that? But like the way he lightsaber, the way he duels is like so unique.
That's so cool,
Super
actually.
cool. I loved Darth Tyrannus, looking at Dooku.
Nice.
And someone I can actually talk a lot about is Obi-Wan, number 5. Obi-Wan's just my favorite Star Wars character of all time.
That's fair.
I think this is the final issue of his miniseries because this is a miniseries. This is not an ongoing.
Okay.
Marvel does not label the miniseries, and that kills me.
No.
Apologies, I'm talking about the X-Men a lot because I've been reading it during downtime work. Hey, that's all good, man.
Thomas, I've been doing the same thing because, like, once you jump into the X-Men, you want to share your experience because it is just
Yeah.
like
It
I'm
is
dedicating a lot of time to it. First of all,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also it's cool to be able to talk about these characters and know what's
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah.
Thomas, it's okay.
I mean,
understand.
yeah. I mean, that's me with like DC with everything.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
like shoot, Nightwing did.
yeah. But we have Obi-Wan here at cover A. I think.
Choose Your Destiny variant here, showing off Skier. I don't know this Jedi, but the way he's dressed, I like his lightsaber.
I like his lightsaber.
That's
too.
a neat
It's pretty
design.
cool.
Gotta pick up the Marauder series, says Logan. Yeah, I gotta
Mhm.
we gotta figure out a new jumping on point for everyone there for that.
It's not. Yeah, there was one a while ago,
while ago.
but it was a while ago.
final variant for Obi-Wan, showing off old Alec Guinness, Ben
Yeah.
Kenobi. Love it.
Very cool.
Also, Tom said I really dug the new All Out Avengers comic. It's kind of like the old villain a week trope, but I'm enjoying it. Almost like it's like a World's Finest for them
Yeah.
because World's Finest is a very old school comic, just
Mhm.
fun adventures between Batman, Superman, and Robin.
I like that though.
And so that's what All Out Avengers is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
To visit those characters in a less like world-ending crisis situation. That's kind of nice,
Yeah.
refreshing.
Up next, we have Venom number 10.
He be hungry.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh wait, who's that?
Symbiote villain.
Scary man.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
know. I know. I have been thinking this character usually is on the cover of these Venom books, so I thought that's what Venom looked like right now. But there's classic looking Eddie Brock Venom that I think of when I think of Venom.
If anyone knows what's going on, please let us know because this looks insane.
Thomas says it does. All Out Avengers does have similar feel to World's Finest, and Logan says he got the All Out Avengers, hasn't read it yet.
Yeah. Look, and let us know what you think about that.
Definitely. And here's our Vanguard for Venom showing off what is probably, I assume that's Eddie Brock, coming out of this monster. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of symbiotes.
There's a lot.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of them.
a lot of goo.
Up next, we have our our X-Men segment. We have X-Men 92. That's the X-Men I love.
That's it.
This is pretty much...
There's Wolverine in my outfit there.
What did I
love
tell
it.
you? What did I tell you?
Yeah.
That's how Logan dresses. He just dresses as the...
Like a little lumberjack.
he-
Oh man, I've started to love this character.
Mr. Sinister?
Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister is sweet.
So good.
I love Mr. Sinister.
He's so flamboyant
Yeah.
and so strange. Like he might be my favorite character
I
right now.
absolutely love Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
This whole cast, everyone depicted on that cover is incredible. Because
Knowing that he's a part of this story, I need to jump in.
also, Katie, wait till you get to Deadpool's appearance in the Hickman era.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
that is interesting.
That's kind of cool.
And then finally, it's everyone's favorite X-Men book currently. It's X-Men Red number 6, showing off. We have Magneto's helmet there. I believe he's been killed off, right? Or he's dying.
I don't know.
I think he's dying. Either
Oh,
he's dying or he's been
Magneto.
killed off by now. Sinister's main player in Hellions.
Oh, sick, Thomas. Man, I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
But
And then here's our one of our variants
Oh.
showing off just a buff
that guy,
Oxalotl man.
Oxalotl man.
That's what he is. That not what he is?
I mean, yes, but
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And then
Oh, look at this
I like this
cover.
little lot. This is the X-Men Red Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant, showing off. They went with a video game style for that.
It's so good.
The Atari Spider-Man is the best.
Yes.
Look, it's just like 17 pixels.
So cute.
Oh, I love that.
Very cool. What an interesting choice.
Yeah, and that's gonna wrap it up for
Good
my
old Marvel there.
for good old Marvel. Time for indies that you get to talk about
I'm so excited.
with excitement,
Actually,
positivity.
woo! I love it. It's also I'm weirdly energetic at 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm here for
wonder
it. Listen, Spidey passed for an X-Men at one point. That's an interesting storyline. I'm
Dude,
sure.
Spider-Man's been everywhere. Spider-Man's like when Marvel, when it comes to popular characters, it's
Mm-hmm.
just like if any book starts to like fall in sales, just take Wolverine or Spider-Man and put them in there.
Just
Yeah.
That's like selling point. All right, let's do the indies, y'all. So we actually have the silver coin to talk about this week, which is so exciting. I didn't even read it because I just didn't expect us to have enough copies to talk about in the show because it's always pulled.
Mhm.
But this is like an anthology horror series, and I think it's who are the writers?
Well, it has been Chip Zdarsky in the past.
Yeah.
I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah, with it being an anthology series, a lot of different writers can pick it up.
Mhm.
But I really want to read it. It's 14 issues in, but I want to catch up to it
And with
because
it being an anthology, though.
well, yeah, and you can kind of like Ice Cream Man, you can just pick it up. And I've read issues of this before in the past. But
Thomas gets off before. Yeah, we'll see you soon, man.
oh, Thomas, well, I can't wait to see you later. But yeah, like I was flipping through this, and there's some really gruesome stuff going on. Not like Red Room level gruesome, but
But even the cover is like, man, it's a lot of people are like iffy about eyeball
yeah,
stuff. So if you don't like
not a
that,
fan.
this cover's probably not for you.
Yeah, but if you guys like anthology horror stories, I definitely do. I'll eat them up all day. Silver Coin, keep that on your radar.
Okay.
Yo, finally, we've got the Bone Orchard Mythos 10,000 Black Feathers #1. Okay, so let me get into it.
All
Jeff
right.
Lemire and Andrea Sorrento,
Mhm.
okay, the same people who did Gideon Falls. I mean, Jeff Lemire is Jeff Lemire.
Mhm.
So I missed out. So they came out with something called The Passageway, which was a graphic novel, I think when I was gone for 2 months.
Okay.
So they didn't even release single issues as far as I know. They just dropped this graphic novel.
Oh, that kid wouldn't even have been on the show then.
No, and
Yeah.
I'm actually ordering a bunch of copies of that for anyone who might be interested.
Mhm.
But anyways, on Free Comic Book Day, they also had a Free Comic Book
They
Day
did.
preview.
Mhm.
I forgot what they called that one. But yeah, it's very good. So reading this is basically, from what I understand, they're doing multiple different like little mini series in this Bone Orchard Mythos universe. Okay, I don't know if this is just me projecting, but I can feel the Stephen King influence in every single one of these that I have read. Like The Passageway
Okay.
was like a lighthouse horror story, which is really cool. kind of akin to the movie The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
But this one it's just so good. I'm so excited. And like Andreas Orienta, the way that he does his paneling, if you've read Gideon Falls or anything, is just like undescribable. Like, oh, you guys, I am so excited. This is going to be so good. So please come to the store and talk to me about it. Definitely pick this up. We only have 2 shelf copies. Can you pick this up without having read the other ones? Thomas, you can pick this up without having read The Passageway or any of the other ones. That's the beautiful thing about it, and it's just like his old universe thing. You can read this. So grab this, Thomas. I'll put one aside for you to check it out because it's going to be so good. And I'm going to be talking about it with this
I'm all
enthusiasm.
about talk about some like Stephen King feeling horror.
It is.
So
they even literally reference the Dark Tower in this issue.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's almost like blatantly obvious. And like the Free Comic Book Day one had a very Bag of Bones feeling, like a man on the lake in a little cabin by himself. You guys, I'm literally going to geek out over this forever. So, yes, okay. Anyways.
The Katie curse is broken.
The Katie curse is broken. That was too much enthusiasm. Next up, kind of on the enthusiasm train, we have Samurai Doggy, issue 2. I also absolutely love this.
Yeah, you read the first one because you're like, oh, this looks like Usagi. I'm going to read that.
Yeah.
And then you read it and just absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you shown off your tattoo on the stream?
Oh, no, I haven't. I have a little Usagi on me. There he is.
Yeah. That being one of your favorite things ever. This is the series you had.
I just love anything samurai. And it's funny, too, because I just recently played the game Stray, which has that really cyberpunk, like, robot kind of... Okay. Basically you know what I mean. So like this is taking place in like not dystopian. Is it dystopian? Utopian is good. Dystopian's bad. Yes. Dystopian kind of future where like there's a bunch of robots all around, but for some reason this dog is a samurai, and that's basically all I can really say.
I'm sold. For some reason, this dog is a samurai.
For some reason, yeah, it's pretty good, but. This issue actually takes a different perspective from another character, and it's the same story in the first issue. So you get introduced to another character. Okay. The art's very like delicate and like watercolory too. I like it a lot. It's good.
So you want to know what the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Logan said my brother-in-law just played Stray. Said it's awesome.
It looks good.
It's very good.
It looks fun.
It's very sad. Next up, we have Sacrament number 2 from AWA Upshot. Also something I love a lot. This one is again on the Stephen King thing. I'm sorry I keep mentioning.
I mean, he's the all-time horror writer ever.
Yes, this character, if anyone's familiar with Father Callahan from Salem's Lot or the Dark Tower series, this character is very much like Father Callahan. It's a priest that lost his way, basically. He's having conflictions with his religion, and he's kind of bad. He's like addicted to something. But it's also like a sci-fi horror story. This is issue 2. I think we have 1 or 2 issues of the first one on the shelf. This is going to be one of my favorite series so far, I think. I like it a lot.
Thomas also pointing out Above Snakes has been enjoying as well as Do a Powerbomb. Oh, Do a Powerbomb is incredible.
Thomas, I'm so happy that you're kind of reading a little bit of everything.
Do a Powerbomb rules. Above Snakes, I can get into. Above Snakes look good.
Look really good.
They look really good.
Yeah. Next off, Tyler, this one's for you.
Yes, all right. So Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 5. I don't know if this is the last or the second to last one.
Yeah.
But the big thing here is, in the middle of this fight depicted here on the cover, who shows up? We all knew he was coming. Anyone who knows Godzilla, it's only a matter of time between these big monsters fighting before King Ghidorah shows up and ruins everything. And Godzilla and whoever he's killing at the time is like, hey, what if I stop killing you? Let's kill him instead.
Yeah.
And then everyone just gangs up and just beats the hell out of King Ghidorah.
Yeah. Thomas is so pumped. It returns.
It's so good. We already sold the variant cover. The variant cover was so good because it perfectly shows off what this series is. The variant cover was 2 little kids playing with a Megazord and a Godzilla action figure. I saw that. Yeah, and it's like that's what the series is. Just people taking their toys and making them fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. So we do have this. I think this might be the only shelf copy we have.
It is.
So pick it up. It's been really popular.
Oh man.
Yo, you know what it is?
It's time for the ladies segment.
We actually have a couple of the stars.
All the stars are here.
Whoa.
New number 1, Vampirella Mind Warp.
Jody, I don't know if this is on your radar, but it is a new Vampirella story, and it's got a bunch of really cool covers.
There's a lot of really cool covers for this one. This is, even though this is like cover A, normally cover A is not the best one to me, but I think it's the best one here because I love this. Like she's doing like the dance, the 70s go-go vibe. behind it.
We don't.
love that.
I don't know if we have the ratio variant, but there was a ratio variant that was like literally like Austin Powers. Like
Yeah.
it was so cool. So I don't know what the vibe is on this one, but I'm really interested actually. So we have the A cover here. We have, I think this is the B cover.
The B cover.
Looking very sinister.
Yeah, that one's like the more serious one, you know.
Yeah, I like that a lot. We have the C cover.
Yeah,
Kind of a classic
classic
Vampirella.
Vampirella cover.
Yep. Let's see, Thomas, I gotta be careful with these because some
True.
of them teeter on the safer work vibe.
True
Yeah,
and
you know.
true.
We've got the D cover here.
Logan says there was like 6 covers for this book. Hey, that's rookie numbers for these lady segment
It really
books.
is. And then we've got the E cover here, the cosplay cover.
Yeah.
Looking good, just in time for Halloween. You gonna be Vampirella for Halloween,
Oh
Tyler?
yeah, every year.
Every It was my joke, and I'm still laughing like that. Okay. Next up, we've got Zenescope's Robin Hood.
Planet Comics' favorite Zenescope, Robin Hood.
So I'm actually gonna read this after the show because it's Robin Hood and the Baba Yaga,
Mhm.
which is like the house with the little chicken legs, little I don't know
Yeah.
if it's Scandinavian folklore.
Russian.
Russian folklore,
I believe it's
yeah,
Russian.
yeah. But I kind of want to see what Robin Hood's gonna do to the Baba Yaga. So we've got that right there.
Thomas says I need to be Superman. I thought about just being Silent Bob
Silent Bob,
and just not talk
Yeah.
all day.
dude, that'd be a great
How many
excuse.
customers will I piss off before the day is over?
It would be very awkward, very. Next up, we've got
Someone's asking me, they're just like, "Hey, where can I find some dipple?" I'm just like, I'm just like, point.
the weirdest day ever. We do have Immortal Red Sonja. I think this is issue
Red
6.
Sonja.
There
Oh,
she
there
is.
she is.
This is cover C.
So look how we have left to Red Sonja.
Yep. she's
Like
got
always,
the-
we had a lot of her, and then everyone picked them up.
Yeah, Red Sonja is really popular.
Whenever I hear Baba Yaga, it reminds me of the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. That-
Really?
That's interesting because when I hear Baba Yaga, I think about Baba Yaga, John Wick.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
the
Okay.
boogeyman.
Yeah. Next up, we've got a new series. Is this? Oh no, Revenger?
Revealers?
Revealer.
And I just realized too. Yeah, I can't read. The public school system failed me.
I can't read.
Yeah.
Jokes on all of
I
y'all.
can't. Yeah, I haven't read any comic book. I've never.
Ever.
Read, I can't read. That's why I only look at comics. I point the picture. I'm like, I figured out what's going on.
So we're thinking this is called Revealer, but it's a movie tie-in with a Shudder original.
Which that explains. I just now saw that sticker too as we were talking about it. That explains the cool '80s aesthetic vibe.
It all started with Mandy.
Mhm.
It all started with that whole color palette.
I would say Mandy and Stranger Things.
Yeah, and Stranger Things for
The
sure.
Stranger Things had like the '80s nostalgia kicked up to 11.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't pick this up yesterday to read it because I was kind of not interested, but then I flipped open to the first couple pages and it's got like this Ed Piscor, like old school
Mhm.
comic book style art. So I'm going to read it. It's
Logan
cool.
talking about us, the Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, I guess, is what they say in that movie. I don't know. I know it's a reference to the Boogeyman. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is Baba Yaga. That's John Wick's nickname.
All right, next up we've got Mindset number 3. I think one of Lance's favorite books here. We've got, what
Yeah.
did Thomas say?
Give him the Oscar.
Oh.
Yeah.
To admit that he can't read.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got a number 1 from Kevin Smith.
Speaking of my Silent Bob reference, Kevin Smith,
Yeah.
the man Silent Bob himself, wrote this.
Masquerade. I think this is very much like an
Oh.
action comic.
Jody's gonna check out 10,000 Blackface.
Oh, yes, Jody. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I will remember that. I don't have to write it down because I'm so excited. Yes. Okay. We do have this Kevin Smith, number 1,
I
Masquerade.
need to check this out. Kevin Smith is one of my favorite directors.
Oh, that was
What did you
a
open?
spoiler.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
This is going to be cool, I
This
think.
book's wild.
Yeah.
Yes, Kevin Smith is one of my favorite directors. Clerks is my all-time favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of I just think I love the story behind him. I love some of his stuff, and he's a big comic book guy. Obviously, everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote one of, if not the best, Green Arrow run of all time.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a great comic writer too. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
Where
I'm definitely
this
gonna check
goes.
that out. Tom said he'll check out Kevin Smith's Masquerade.
Yeah, Thomas. Definitely. A next one, we got a popular one with all the kids and adults.
Surprisingly,
Mad Balls versus
what
Garbage
year is
Pail
it?
Kids.
Why are these selling?
I like the art a lot. I think it's fun. I like the concept.
You're gonna start collecting Garbage Pail Kid cards?
Man, I can't. I can't. I got too much.
I hate that you genuinely are like, that's why you can't. Like you said I can't. Like I don't have the money.
I don't
for
have
it.
the money.
Not like no.
No, I would love to. That'd be so cool. They're so fun. We've got this cover here with the squeezing the mustard bottle, the food fight. And then we've got this one right here,
I'm
cover
more just
C.
I'm more just upset because the only book in my life on this show that I've ever been confident, along with Lance, we're like, no one's buying this crap.
This one's gonna die.
No one cares about this crap in 2022.
It's really funny that like
Wah,
a
wah.
lot of kids are super interested in it too. It's kind of great.
I guess it's timeless in a way. You know?
I mean, it is. I mean,
gross out humor.
yeah, it's fun. Like this is literally the basis of my humor, I feel. So next up, we've got Lunar Room number 4. Haven't seen this in a while.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
No.
That's interesting.
Werewolf story, I
I
think.
never had a chance to read it.
I didn't either. I like this cover
There's
though.
some CW werewolf action going on. Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is very like some of the webtoons I read looking. So this is really interesting. Okay. Next one, we've got a new number 1. It's called The Least We Can Do.
Oh, that looks good.
It looks really good. I like this cover art at least. I didn't read it. I do like the art on the inside. It's got the Katie seal of approval there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of action scenes.
You haven't read it yet, though?
No, I didn't get a chance to read it. I should have, but it looks interesting. We got plenty of copies.
Thomas, I don't even remember Lunar Room. Yeah,
man,
dude,
I don't remember much
it's been a
about it
while.
either. Okay, next up we've got Spawn, specifically King Spawn.
Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Yes, and it's funny. Oh, Logan said, "Can you save me a masquerade?" Yeah, Logan, for sure.
And Thomas will try The Least We Can Do.
Oh, absolutely! Wow, you guys, you're doing it.
You're gonna have to write down. So I'm gonna.
Yeah,
guess
let me
about
write it down in my brain.
Todd McFarlane's back at it again for the
Ooh.
weekly Spawn segment. Still only $2.99. Am I lying about that? No, I'm not, because he likes his money, but he doesn't like it that much.
He doesn't need it that much.
He doesn't need it that much, but that's not gonna stop him.
Logan wants masquerade.
Nice. But
Cool.
yeah, you ever gonna get this one?
This
And
I
the
want
artist.
to. The artist is God, Tyler, help me. Bjorn.
Bjorn.
His last name is something
BJORN.
I googled after I googled the Vault energy drink.
It's a soda.
Bjorn Barendis. So I have talked about this guy's art before, specifically last week. He did like a Demon Days cover, but somebody came to Greenville. I can't remember the subscriber, but he pointed out that this is the same artist.
Mhm.
So it's that really CG looking, like, I don't know. He does a lot of the Spawn covers. I love it. Very cool. I wish I was reading Spawn. The end. We have this cover, though, cover B for King Spawn.
That's
there
only
it
copy
is.
we have a cover B as well.
Yeah, very cool. All right, we're almost done, you guys. 2 more. We've got next up the Death Dealer, Frank Frazzetta's
Frank
Death Dealer.
Frazzetta's Death Dealer.
Death Dealer.
I'm upset that we don't have the variant covers for these, because the variant covers have been consistently really good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this has been the book that's had like the Sega Genesis variant cover and the Castlevania.
Yeah,
one.
it's that Opus Publishing, which is
Yeah.
we're seeing a lot more of now, which is really cool.
They're picking up, man.
Yeah, but yeah, this one is really cool. A lot of people like it. And subscription, C cover. I've got you, Jody.
We will
Very
take
cool.
care of that for you, Jody.
Last one. Okay. This one is a new series too. A lot of new series this week. This is Aftershocks, the 06 Protocol. We read this.
This one's a Planet Mary seal of approval.
Yes, Mary loved this one. We read it, and it was fun.
It's an action. It's an action movie. It's basically what it is.
Which is so funny. She does not like action movies.
Yeah, but it's a woman killing people, so she's okay with that.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's very brutal. I literally read it, and I was like, "This is so cinematic. Like it's an action movie."
And this is basically like the script of like an action movie or TV show. Like I would not be surprised if just on that merit alone, it's just like, oh, this gets picked up for.
Yeah, it's like her husband was some sort of like
super spy,
super
mercenary man.
Yeah, and he was the whole time training his wife subtly by like doing, oh, you need to learn how to defend yourself and stuff.
Yeah, but
and,
secretly he's been teaching her how to be like the deadliest weapon in the world.
Yeah, so she is like the most insane like fighter or whatever. She's got all these like tools and she doesn't even know.
Yeah. And so she has to fight her way out of a situation that she's been dragged into against her will.
Yep. So I don't know if that sounds fun to you. Check it out. We got plenty of copies. It was fun.
It's fun.
And that's what we're gonna say about it. So.
All right,
Woo.
and that is going to do it for this week for this super special, totally planned out edition,
Totally planned.
Wednesday edition of Comic Talk. Thank you guys so much for watching. Logan, Thomas, Jody, and anyone else that may have been watching and didn't comment. And we love talking to you guys, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.